Welcome to Joke Wranglers, where we put jokes through a mangle. I'm your host, as always, Sam Joseph, and today we're again very lucky to have two teams of fantastic comedians. We have Bo Corovich, Sunny Mashari, Ben Summers, and Liam McGough. And yeah, so the Zoom noise cancellation basically sort of completely nullified the rigorous applause that the comedians were giving themselves. There. It was a sight to be seen. It was a sight to be seen. It's just a shame that no one will ever get to see this video unless they pay me a lot of money. Anyway, so here we are in Joke Wranglers, which is basically a series of 10 rounds. Ooh, nice round number. 10 joke challenges in which the two teams, that's Bo and Sunny versus Ben and Liam, will try and come up with the best jokes they possibly can within the 90-second windows that are allotted. They will, and it'll be up to me, the host, to decide, who's won each round. And then we also have is room for bonus points, and so I've also come up with my own. I mean, joke is a strong word. Comedy tinged sentence for each of the rounds, and if any of the comedians can match the theme or some other way be kind of close to what I was saying, then bonus points are on offer. So if you're ready, teams, we'll go into round one. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, woo! Clapping.
By the way, my indeed clapping. That's right. That's much better than the actual clapping because that won't be caught out by Zoom. And of course, any resemblance to the little boogie sound that I made there to the theme of Countdown, completely. The lawyers have said none whatsoever. Okay. Right. So round one is Idiom Wrangler, and that's when the host, that's me, will reveal an idiom, and then the teams will have 90 seconds to write down the funniest original joke that uses or subverts it. While I play new music. We have new music submitted by I think it was Pickles online. Said, "Oh, we're feeling really sorry for you, complaining about your AI music," which some people like. I mean, let's see. But we've actually got human music. Can you believe it? Like, I mean, there are humans still making music. Who knew? And so we'll be playing that music and seeing how that goes. And I'll be running interference, or like talking about my life, as it's also called, during the 90 seconds to see if I can put the comedians off with like funny and insightful little witticisms. Let's see. I'm going to bring up my notes of all the incredibly funny things I'm going to say. Not okay. Teams, your idiom is "no good deed goes unpunished," and your 90 seconds starts now.
Oh, funky.
Yeah, that's got a real human flavour to it. Not like that. No, bloody robots. God, taking over the world. Oh, doing all of our nice creative things. I'm just going to turn that down ever so a slight touch. I mean, listening back to all the shows, I'm gradually adjusting the volume because sometimes, I mean, God forbid, you can't hear my whittering bantercisms over the top of the music, and oh god, a fate almost as good as death. It's
well, me and Liam are getting right down to it, so
yeah. And also, with only 90 seconds, slow good deed goes unfinished.
Very good, very good, very good. Very early.
That's why I'm proud to have you on my team, Liam.
But great to be having some banter. It's absolutely not required for me to whitter on different subjects. The team getting involved in the banter is great. My first thing is that I noticed that Tesco, I don't know if you know guys, but Tesco was crowned barbecue supermarket of the year, which I think is, I mean, of the different kind of competitions this year, like the World Cup and the Winter Olympics, that barbecue supermarket crown was really, and of course, you might say, well, Tesco, they came up with the competition and only entered just themselves. But, I think these are irrelevant side issues when, you think about how important barbecuing is.
What about M&S?
A lot more pressure, that music, wouldn't it?
Bits. Yeah. Sorry.
Well, yeah, M&S, I think, also involved in the creation of that music, and the music there it ends in a very different, because we sort of had a bit of a AI digital orgasm for the previous music. This one is much more understated, like most humans are compared to AI. Right, teams. So, shall we start with Bo? What's your offering?
Aha. So, I was helping an old Jamaican lady with her shopping on a very hot day. Where we were walking, there was only enough shade for one of us. She makes me walk in the sunny bit, I'm like, come on, love. I've got rosacea, you've got melanin, surely. She insisted, gave me a purple face for 3 days. No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah. Yep. Making the melon point on, and there was a word. Was it rosacea? Did you say that
Rosacea, yeah.
Okay, is that a thing? What's that?
It makes me purple in direct sun, like without.
Okay, it's sort of like a sort of poor cousin to the albino.
I didn't know we were going to learn stuff on this podcast.
Yeah, I don't think I'm intelligent enough to understand Bo's joke, but he's on my team, so go Bo.
Sorry, man. I don't think anyone is really. And
being ginger, I should know about going purple in the sun as well. So I've never had that once said to me.
Good stuff. Well, parts of me go purple all the time, but that's another story. Sunil, over to you. What's your offering?
Well, how does one follow that up? I'm going to go with, we sat on a park bench for hours. I listened to her struggles, what went wrong, how we wouldn't be able to fix it this time. She cried, she screamed, she argued, and I held her hand and I gave her advice and I reassured her that everything would be better moving forward. I hugged and kissed her goodbye one last time, at which point the man she was actually breaking up with punched me square in the face. No good deed goes unpunished.
Very good, Sonny.
Oh, that's strong.
There we go. Brilliant. Ben, on to you.
Oh, right. So my one is, I helped my mum across the road yesterday. And when we got to the other side, she said, "You're adopted." Turns out, no good deed goes unpunished.
Very good. Yeah. Like it.
Very Chandler Bing.
Oh, my goodness. Liam.
Sorry, when making a donation to a charity recently, I found out that it was money they wanted and not sperm.
Very good. Oh my goodness. Well, that was strong across the board there, and I'm going to mention my offering. Partly to distract myself from, to cover my deliberations, and I don't think it's as strong as any of yours. And of course, the whole point about matching mine is not for me to say that my joke is any good. It's just like a Easter present or an Easter egg. Whatever. Anyway, so mine was, I did a good deed. No, I did a great deed for the new plot of land I was selling. That really was punishment enough.
10 out of 10. Best one.
Very clever.
Do we get points for buttering you up?
You do, Sonny. Well done. He's found a trap door there. It's like
Premiere buttering.
I mean, it's as I often say to the comedians I book for my gigs. It's really important to laugh at my punchlines if you want to get booked again. So yeah, brilliant. No, I think mine was definitely a dad joke. But I really I preferred all of yours, and I think I'm going to give this round to Ben and Liam for adopting the sperm. That was the combination of sperm and adoption is great for me. It's great for me, utterly.
Perhaps that's why my mum got the adoption from.
Oh, there we go. It was because Liam was donating to charity.
Yeah.
Wheels within wheels.
There we go.
What teamwork?
Got to take the gloves off to donate sperm. But anyway, let's move on to round 2, which is 3 random words in which each team gets 1 noun, 1 verb, and 1 adjective. And all 3 must appear naturally in the joke. And the 3 words are velociraptor, misplace, and luxurious. And teams, your 90 seconds starts now.
I don't think I've ever used the word luxurious ever.
It's an uncommon one, isn't it? It's an uncommon one. I mean, the way that Sonny is sort of like air pianoing the music there is pretty luxurious. So that's.
I'm writing now.
Well, I'm back to the thoughts spinning around in my brain. Continuing with the supermarket theme, I've been quite shocked actually with the density of a certain establishment in Farringdon. After a gig and then that sort of a promotional tour that I was doing the other night. I dashed in. I was a bit hungry, and I dashed in to a Sainsbury's local in Farringdon to grab a ham and cheese sandwich, just because they didn't have any other hot food. And but then I came out of the Sainsbury's local, and across the road there was another Sainsbury's local. And I just thought this is like a very high density Sainsbury's local issue in this part of London. I don't know if it's happening elsewhere. I noticed they built an Asda local around the corner from us, which just shows how shit all London. But there we go.
Tell we're not talking now. This is a difficult one.
Just thinking about the word luxurious.
Yeah, me too.
And as you were saying about, oh, sorry, we've run out of time, but I was going to say that perhaps Viennetta is a more luxurious version of a chalk ice, but that's because it's red hot in my house today. I'm just dreaming of having an ice cream instead of doing this.
Indeed,
Fancy.
Viennetta, the height of luxury. And I do remember those adverts from the 80s. I don't know if they're still going because I don't watch TV anymore. But yeah, that was, when I was young, that was like, oh my God, you can afford a Viennetta. That's like high class.
True
Upper,
that.
I thought Ferrero Rochers were the same.
Oh yes, Ambassador, you're spoiling us with these, chocolate balls. Well, anyway. So right, I think let's reverse the order and go in first with Liam. What's your offering this time?
Well, back in the 80s, I used to manage a rock band named the Velociraptors. We had misplaced confidence and luxurious hair, but unfortunately, our lead singer quit. He just wasn't the same sober.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there was a real narrative in there. I'm looking forward to the film of that. The rest, like I can see like Spinal Tap 3 would be a yeah, good stuff. Yeah, on to Ben.
Right, so I went to the premiere of the latest Jurassic Park movie at a luxurious cinema in London. It was full of Z-list celebrities dressed as dinosaurs. I had too much to drink and misplaced my hotel key. And that's how I ended up on the front page of The Sun in bed with Katie Price and an inflatable velociraptor.
Inflatable velociraptors, best kind. Brilliant.
Yes.
Thanks, Ben. On to Sonny.
I took my pet velociraptor Verity to a luxurious spa for a pedicure when I realized I'd misplaced my keys. We looked everywhere for them and realized that Verity found them in a bush. Clever girl. That is a very niche Jurassic Park reference, but no. Oh no.
Well, no, I did get that. I think we did lose your audio kind of freaked a little bit towards the end. There was
that's why you didn't laugh. And
I think the same happened to mine.
I think VAR needs to get involved somewhere along the line.
But I think Clever Girl is of course the classic thing from Jurassic Park, just where they sort of like go around. I forget there's that hunter who thinks he's kind of got
Muldoon. His name is Muldoon.
Okay, my apologies. Yeah,
no, don't apologize.
Well, I'm British. I can't help myself. So moving on to Bo.
Okay. Every time I misplace my wife, her pussy feels less luxurious. It's like she's a velociraptor who's been on an alligator eating holiday and come home to a lizard.
Yeah, oh my word. Yes. Well, and you're still single, aren't you, Bo?
I'm still single.
Good show. Okay. Yeah. So to cover my deliberations, let me give you my offering, which goes like this. I misplaced my time turner and ended up in an arranged marriage with a velociraptor. To then find out she was a toothless vegetarian who only eat meat in the form of a trouser snake. Now that was luxurious.
I like that.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Trouser snake is, I think the last time I heard that was when Jurassic Park was out.
Indeed. I mean, I always associate it strongly. I think it's with, is it The Meaning of Life? There is a Monty Python film in which they have a Noel Coward. There's a guy pretending to be Noel Coward doing a song about your wife's best friend, your one-eyed trouser snake. It's like basically it's all the different ways of saying Todger, John Thomas. These things. Great fun. I think that round's going to go to Sonny and Bo, which has tied it up, and we're 1-1.
Oh,
well done, lads.
There we go.
Well
Everything
done.
to play for.
Don't worry, Arsenal bottle it towards the end anyway, so we'll be fine.
Whoa. Stop, man.
Oh yes. Well, football is dead to me, so let's move on. Round 3, the twist, where the host gives the punchline, and that's me. And the punchline will be something I'll say in a minute. And the teams invent the funniest setup. That's the words going before the punchline. And so this time, the punchline is. So that's when I realized I'd been chatting to a mannequin for 20 minutes. And teams, your 90 seconds starts now. just sort of delving into the depths of my mind. I mean, this is, it's like, I'd love to think this was a family show, but we are going to probably swear heavily at different points. I mean, and I actually, on the subject of swearing, I think it's just racism towards Anglo-Saxons, because if you think about it carefully, the words that are in the, little naughty list, they're the words that come from Anglo-Saxon, right? You can say the French word for looking woof woof, dalliance, right? No one's going to get offended. Oh, yes. Oh, you're so posh and upper class saying dalliance. You say, fucker, fuck. It's right. No, right? I mean, you can say, oh, that's a rude word. Oh, no. I think what it is, you're saying, I don't want to hang around with poor people, with the underclasses. Oh, God forbid that we should sound like people with not very much money. No, I think it's basically, we're busy rooting out all of the different bigotry. And I think we crush that bigotry towards Anglo-Saxon. And on that note, I heard my eldest son say motherfucker for the first time yesterday. He was on the computer playing a game with a friend where he said motherfucker. I think it was kind of ironically, but it was I was proud. Breaking through the called the glass ceiling. Is that a glass ceiling? I'm not sure. Anyway, time's up, and it's over to the comics. It's time. Let's go straight to Sunny. What's your offering?
Oh, okay. You got to stick with me on this one. Hopefully the sound doesn't go again. So I was hanging out in Gotham, and Harley Quinn introduced me to her sister, Emmanuel. Lovely woman, great listener, less animated than her sister, I must admit. We got into a deep conversation about if Bruce Wayne was Batman. Emmanuel just took it all in and didn't say a word, barely even blinked. And that's when I realized I'd been talking to a Manny Quinn for 20 minutes.
Oh,
Very clever.
Good. Very clever. Very clever indeed.
Yeah, I like
brilliant.
it, Sonny.
Brilliant.
Very good.
Thank you.
Lyrical wizard that you are. Bo.
This one sucks. Like not that my other two haven't sucked.
I quite like your lizard one.
Don't
mate.
do yourself down, Bo.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it the lizard one. Let's forget about that aspect.
That won you the last round, mate. Go on. Anyway, go on.
Oh, wait a minute.
My uncle started wearing a balaclava last week. So that's when I realized I've been talking to a mannequin for 20 minutes.
Not bad. Let's go to Liam.
I was out shopping with my wife, or when I'm out shopping with my wife, I'm often easily distracted and I'll huff and puff and do everything within my power to be terrible company, so she won't ask me to come next time. It's only when I've finally reached a stalemate and she knows what I'm doing that I'll head for the seats. Anyway, I sat down recently and I'm chatting with someone in exactly the same position, a really great guy, cool, calm, collected, but very stylish. It was only then that I realized I was chatting to a mannequin for 20 minutes.
Yeah, that shopping with a wife really is, tricky.
I was sorry.
It's excruciating, but I mean, you think having being kicked in the bollocks? No, go shopping with your wife. Ben,
Yes,
over to you.
During our conversation between the two of us, we come up with similar ideas. So mine was, I was shopping for underwear for my wife in Selfridges when all the lights went out. I reached out and grabbed a woman's hand. She seemed scared stiff. I tried to comfort her, but she had lost her voice. When the lights came back on, I tried to shake her hand, but her arm come off. Turns out I've been chatting to a mannequin for 20 minutes.
Very good.
Good.
Yeah, well, and I think, we might have to have a group vote on whether has somebody managed to get close to my offering this time. I don't know, there could be a bonus point in it. So my offering this time is, I was rather drunk and I thought she was totally up for it, but I was confused when she didn't seem to respond to me tweaking her nipples, and that's when I realized I'd been chatting to a mannequin for 20 minutes. See, and I was, it's a bit of a stretch, but I was thinking Ben's one there where he's sort of like in the dark with the mannequin. You could say there was a,
there is touching there. There is touching.
There's touching. There's not the sexual assault that I was going for, which is not something we should make light of.
Didn't want to say.
Remember, kids, consent.
It seems very, very close to me, almost identical, I would say.
I like the Batman element of your joke, Sam, which
Right.
makes it very similar to mine.
Yes, because he's all about tweaking the nipples, isn't he?
Indeed.
It's,
George
indeed
Clooney
so.
version, especially. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Gosh, well, this is a sort of a tricky one. I mean, I think in order to get out of it, I'm gonna give the round to Sonny and Bo, but I'm gonna give a bonus point to Ben for, like, you know, fiddling with the mannequin in the dark, which I think was the, you know, that's the kind of key theme. So it's 2-2. Woo!
Hey, oh, I like it.
Samuel
Oh,
Joseph,
that
the
was lucky.
Switzerland of hosts.
Ah.
I see what you've done.
I know I'm terrible. I should learn how to be mean. It's difficult.
Is that the first bonus point you've given out?
I think it might be in 5 episodes. I think it might be the
Come
first.
on, Ben.
Yes.
We did
Wow.
in episode 4. We had the first tiebreaker, but I think that might be the first bonus point that has gone out.
It's paid off me following you around for the last week or so, hasn't it?
Well, I said to follow me. I said follow me on Instagram. Anyway, round 4 is reverse engineering, and in this, you know, I went to our AI helpers and I said, like, some of the stuff has been getting a bit samey. Can you mix it up a bit? And they've done some strange things that we may never want to use AI stuff. I mean, we've had these volunteers for the music now, human volunteers. Maybe we'll have human volunteers to actually be writers on the show. But until that, beautiful date, let's go to round 4, which is reverse engineering, in which the host, that's me, gives a review left on a website, and the teams need to invent what happened. And so the review that was left on the website is 1 star, excellent soup, shame about the arrest. And teams, your 90 seconds starts now. And so Pickles, who's done the music, was telling me, I think, it was all like youth talk, so potentially difficult to follow. What were they saying? They were saying they used Cubase, which was their, like, door of choice. Like, that's DAW. I'm not sure what that means. Yeah, and so it is, you know, like the AI one was kind of like Spartan. This one, I think it's got a little more soul, you know, and
Very computer gamey. It's like a little bit Tetrisy or something, or maybe retro gaming vibe. Does it have lyrics?
I think not at the moment, or at least not that have been exposed to me. Which reminds me, I mean, because I've got it written down in front of me, this is, you know, I do remember that, continuing on the theme of the Anglo-Saxon vernacular, is I remember one time in school we did this stuff about inventions. Maybe you'll not be able to hear over the music. But so we had to, like, draw these inventions, and I'd done an invention which was called a teacher sucker. And what it did is that it went around and it captured teachers. It was like a big vacuum cleaner, and it captured teachers and it sort of stored them in a big cage in the back. And my friend came up and, you know, just over the final closing little element there, he sort of rubbed out the S and wrote F in very, very strong letters, and I got in trouble. Although now thinking back to it, teacher sucker could have been equally. We didn't know what sucking was at that time, you know, because we weren't in a Catholic school. Anyway, folks, let's go into what your offerings are in round 4 reverse engineering. Ben, let's start with you.
So I went to a restaurant for dinner, had the most amazing tomato soup. But after asking for a roll with it, the waiter attacked me viciously. Turns out the waiter was Damon Albarn.
Now this is, see, I don't really follow these. Who is Damien Albarn?
Oh, it's a Britpop Oasis Blur fight.
Okay.
So Oasis had a song called "Roll with It," and Damon Albarn hated Oasis.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's layers.
Yeah.
I'm not like with it enough to it's good stuff.
Kiss your bonus point goodbye, Ben.
My local cafe stinks of incense, but they do a mushroom soup that's out of this world. Talk about farm to table. This guy's picking magics all morning and exploring space in the afternoon. A police officer walked past and seen him stuck to the window like a Garfield toy. The menu reads soup of the day or piece of bread folded in half.
Oh, you saved me there, Liam, massively.
Very, very, very good. And I was remembering I thought you might have said that the restaurant smelled of incest, but no, it was incense, wasn't it? So I get where I'm going there. Let's go to Bo.
Okay, my mum's got this recovering crackhead friend. I'm not sure how recovering he is, but he's a crackhead. He's called Giordano, yeah? He recently got arrested for requesting seconds in a free soup kitchen. Now, this is the great bit of this joke. Apparently, beggars can't be choosers. Oh.
Oh, oh,
Unreal.
very impressive, very impressive. Yeah, let's go on to Sunny.
I've tried to keep this as simple as humanly possible, so I've gone for 2 words, which is Vietnamese prison. One 1 out of 5 stars. Excellent soup. Shame about the arrest. And then in parenthesis, if we want to do a little topper, we could go for, otherwise I would have given it faux out of 5 stars.
Oh,
Thank
dear
you.
God.
I'm here. I'm here for the rest of the
Oh.
podcast.
Yeah.
Goodness. Very, very strong. Oh my goodness. Well, you wait for 5 episodes for a bonus point to come along, and then the 2 come along at once. I think this is unprecedented. Let me give you my offering, which is not as strong as any of yours really, but pretending to be homeless to get a free meal really didn't work out so well.
Oof.
And I was
Oh.
imagining being in a soup kitchen,
Yeah.
which
go.
Bo
Yeah.
nailed. And
True.
I think between, I mean, that Vietnamese prison riff with the pho at 5, I think for the first time ever, one team has got 2 points in a single. Oh, it's like a
man.
3-pointer from the
Come on,
Cash.
from the
Shadi.
3-point line. Oh my goodness. They've leapt ahead. It's 4-2 to the Sunny Bows. Right. Well, but there's still 6 rounds left to go. Everything to play for. Up next is our old favorite joke rescue. I'll try and say that again. Up next is our old favorite joke rescue, and that's when the host, that's me, presents a genuinely terrible joke, and the teams have to rewrite it into something that's actually funny. So the joke in this case, and you might say, well, Sam, aren't all your jokes terrible? Well, but this one isn't written by me. So in this case, the joke is, I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. The team.
I mean, it's brilliant as it is, to be fair.
Actually,
Well,
very good.
could it be improved? Could it be improved? We will find out in 90 seconds.
Keep it as is.
Yeah, and so the team's all getting into a real groovy focus there, which I'll try and break up by mentioning, other pseudo comedy thoughts that I had. I was that we did a rather rowdy show actually on Friday, and I noticed going into the lavatories, there was a guy like pissing in the cubicle when all of the urinals were free. I was just sort of, it was really, he's fair sized lad. I mean, he had the door open. I wasn't looking over the top, and but it was a real fire hose going on in there. I mean, obviously, unloading after a couple of pints, and but it's interesting. It takes a certain sort of fellow, doesn't it, to say like, right, no, I don't want to walk over to these urinals, because with the kind of like the pressure that my piss is under, right, the back blast is just going to destroy the room. So I'm going to have to walk into the cubicle, right, and just get the old fire hose right down the throat of the old what do we call it? The toilet. And it was just, or maybe he just wanted a bit of privacy. Okay, fair enough. But so I was busy laughing away about this sort of stuff going on in my mind, and then as we were, he sort of left the toilet in front of me and looked back, and I was just smiling hysterically, and he was like, "Oh, big smile, mate," and I was like, "Thank you for the comedy material." Anyway, so
I went to see Liam Gallagher at Nebworth on his own.
Oh, yeah.
And we were really late getting in, so we rushed in, and we were busting because there was a long walk at Nebworth to get to the actual place. We were busting, so we went over to the urinals, both took a massive piss like that. As we walked away, we realised there were the water fountains and people were just going up and drinking afterwards. It was hilarious at the time, but disgusting for the people after us.
Dear oh dear. Well, it's time to rescue a joke, or leave it, in its state of perfection. Let's start with Sunny.
Oh, okay. Well, as a man with ridiculous facial hair myself, for those of you who can see me at the minute, I have gone for the following. I used to hate facial hair, then it grew on me. A marvelous idea to have a handlebar moustache. It's incredible what a little bit of facial hair can do for morale. People no longer see an ugly man anymore. They now see me as as something as much more powerful, an ugly man with a ridiculously twirly moustache. There you go.
Oh, I mean, I love the imagery. I thought you were going to go for now they see me as a as a bicycle or a motorbike. It was
Yeah, too not obvious enough, clearly.
on to Bo.
Okay, I'll just change 3 words. I've always hated pussy hair. It just never grows on me.
He's brought it home.
Very good, very good. On to Liam.
Having been trapped down this mine for the last month, you know what's really started to grow on me? Facial hair. But do you know what hasn't? The smell of farts. Can everyone please stop farting? I'm going to go crazy. And if the next person that farts, I'm going to hit over the head with a rock. Look at me. I'm a crazy person with a beard.
Very good. And Ben?
My one is, I used to hate my ginger facial hair until I spent time in prison, and my Muslim brothers, they convinced me it was God-given.
There we go. Well, I think that is striking a blow for ginger people everywhere. Yeah, yeah. Important.
Yeah, we get
point.
groomed
Well
in
made.
prison. That's what happens.
You get groomed in prison.
Yeah, that's what happens.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you mean with beard trimmers and everything. That's the grooming. Right.
You don't get groomed in prison, yeah.
Ooh. So let's I'm going to use my joke, strong word. I'm going to use mine to cover my deliberations. So my one was, I used to hate facial hair, but then I fell in love with a woman who on her forehead had a birthmark shaped like a bunny.
That's cute.
Cute, if not funny. But yeah, there we go. I have to say, I I think there was a clear winner there. I'm still sort of shaking inside, or is it the anal beads, to Bo's pussy hair joke there. So I think it's they've extended their lead. It's 5-2, and it's on to category chaos. So that's where the host, that's me, announces a topic. Well, actually, it's sort of this is again, we've sort of mixed it up a little bit from where it was before. Basically, I'm gonna tell you. This is. I mean, probably the lawyers wouldn't want me saying it, but this is a little bit mock the week-esque. But yeah, so I'll just go straight into it. Is the kind of phrase or the thing is, it's things you should never hear on public transport. And so teams may tell a joke, tell a story, create a fake announcement, do whatever they want, like performative dance may not come across in this audio medium, but it's category chaos. So, do what you like. And your 90 seconds starts now.
Are we allowed more than one?
Wife? The Arabs probably are, but what was the...
No, we're so far behind.
Oh, I see. Well, I mean, I think it's not without precedent. We've had in previous episodes where individual contestants have said that they want to offer two. They've got they think they've got two strong ones. I mean, I'm not sure necessarily. I'll leave that in your hands. If you wanna sort of try and shotgun blast, kick in the arse. That's a lyric from a song somewhere, isn't it? Don't know where that comes from. I have a look that up later. Another one is, I mean, occasionally, I'm sure all comedians will like me, like you'll have ideas when you were kind of like half asleep. And I wrote this one down the other day. It was a lot like KFC, and it was sort of like like the different meanings of the word KFC, and in the dream state, it sort of like seemed like I'd found something, and it was you gotta like KFC. It means kill the fucking cunt. My ex-wife insists on fried chicken for supper. Ben likes that, but he's got 3 wives, and
yeah,
he got to knock one of them off somehow. Gosh, it is. I mean, it's all men this week, and we do try very hard. We managed to actually have at least 3 folks who identified as female last week, which is great. And but I would say all of the you know, the female identifying comics out there, do come and get on the show. You know, I mean, it's, you know, I always thought like you know, it was only men who were like desperately insecure and needed to like validate themselves on stage in front of you know, audience of strangers, but apparently the girls too. Anyway, we are in category chaos, and it's time for somebody. Maybe let's go with Ben. What's your offering?
Right, my one is the tube has stopped working due to flooding. There is no escape.
Dark. You can run, but you can't hide. There
Yeah.
we go. Yep. Liam?
Well, I've actually changed mine up because I realised that all of mine are actually too long and you guys favour a short one. So I've gone for stand clear of the closing doors and welcome to the back of my van.
Strong.
Terrific.
Strong.
Yes, Liam, we're back.
Very Bundy.
Sonny?
I've gone for an announcement, which is our next station is an unplanned stop at a place called Hogwarts, where this train terminates. You muggles will never have heard of this place. However, if you're Ginger, a super rich orphan, or your parents are dentists, you're absolutely gonna fucking love this place.
Lovely. For the Harry Potter fans, yes, absolutely. Very good. And Bo?
All right. My uncle, yeah, he's Bosnian. He was sat between two women on the train, the London train, yeah. The prettier woman gets off the train. My uncle farts immediately, looks the remaining woman dead in the eye and says, no, he sings, stranger on a train, stranger on a train. The more attractive you are, the more of my fart I will contain.
That's
Poetical.
quite sinister as well.
That's almost like a Bosnian rap there. Fantastic. Unfortunately, I hate poetry. But moving on. Well, that's exciting. I'm thinking about it. I've got actually one area where I think it is acceptable to have two things is if you have a joke that's from your existing material that you are already using, then, you know, you can sort of just like throw that in, but then, you know, obviously the show's all about, you know, original stuff that we're coming up with. But so I had one related to public transport that I've been using recently, which is that, you know, they always say they say, oh, fucked it up, my material. Okay, let's start that again. They say, please always stand behind the yellow line. So how are you supposed to get on the train?
Yes, I like that a lot.
Logic. Anyway, but my original one for the show is why are you naked from the waist down? It's something you wouldn't want to hear on public transport. Okay, should have gone with the obviously takes a little bit of explanation for the best jokes to really land. Yeah, so I think oh, my fails. Yes. Well, I think points back over into. I mean, there is so we say the slightly ginger corner. I think I'm going to give that one to Liam and Ben. It's 3-5, and still there are 3 rounds left to go, so everything to play for. Round 7. Round 7 is 7. God, I said round 7 is 7, and I think somebody's microwave dinner is ready. But round 7, wrong answers only. So that's when the host asks. I'm the host. A question, and teams deliberately produce the most ridiculous explanation. So the question on this occasion is, what is the real purpose of traffic cones? And teams, your 90 seconds starts when I've managed to slide this thing back over here and press play. Yeah, so actually continuing with the my interfering mind on the subject of public transport, which I spend a fair amount of time on for one reason or another, is I noticed that the fare dodgers. I mean, you sort of see them if you're regularly travelling on public transport. The people sort of like, I think there was a word for it, that a youth. There's like the bumping the barriers. Is that what it is? There's yeah, like
bunking or bumping. I'm not sure.
Bumping or bunking or like buggering. You know, whatever they do with the barriers in the privacy of their own home. But sort of squeezing through, and you know, but usually, you know, and I don't mean to stereotype or like racially profile, but it seems to be younger. I mean, you know, so far, you know, in my experience, it's been people who look younger than me. And but there, you know, the other night I came back through Harrow on the Hill station, and there were people looking older than me, squeezing their way. They were busy buggering the barriers, whatever they do. And I was like, the fare dodgers are getting older. And But there was there was a gang of them, a gang of these OAPs, right? And then like 3 of them would like force their way through, and I'm going the other direction, trying, don't want to get mugged by this gang. But so there was like one of them, like who hadn't got through, and she was like repeatedly slapping her was it privilege pass? I don't know whether they're over 60. Saying, it's not fucking working. It's not fucking working. The language was very colourful. So watch out for the OAP Crips or Bloods or whatever it is they are. Okay, well that may all of that wonderful rant may have been lost. I mean you can't hear the other people laughing because they're so high pitched that Zoom has cancelled it out. But they are all. You can see by their faces how much the contestants are enjoying my what do we call personality. But it's probably all been lost because I haven't been able to balance the music sound. I'll listen back to it tomorrow and we'll find out. Where are we? Wrong answers only. Let's start with Bo.
What is the real purpose of traffic cones? An anus expander for gay truckers, or an orally consumed anus contractor?
Just a lot of anal stuff there.
Yeah.
Worked, Bo.
That was what went in my head to begin with, but I changed that up. But yeah,
I'm glad, Ben. I'm glad. Thank
Goodness
you.
me.
Yeah.
Goodness me.
I had a feeling, Bo. I had a feeling.
Oh, that's. I mean, that's that they say that you can. You can never have created every possible combination of words, and I really have never heard orally consumed anus contractor. It is, I think, a unique in the annals of sentences. We may never see its like again. Sonny, what have you got for us?
Well, traffic cones were, of course, invented in the year 1988 as an exclusive way for young men to impress women during their university years through the sexually powerful art of theft. During the witching hours of 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., drunk, privately educated imps would steal these as a mark of their manliness. And the more cones stolen represented a higher rate of virility. As time has passed, in 2026, traffic cones are now small pyramid-shaped tombs used exclusively by members of Just Stop Oil, prisoners of Guantanamo Bay, and players of the Dutch national football team to bury their dead cats.
Goodness me, there's an epic, it's an opus, a magnus opus there. It
just came to me in those 90 seconds, you see.
Well, I mean that's my wife often complains about the same thing. So moving on to, I think let's go with Liam.
Well, ever the entrepreneur, I live next to Alexandra Palace, so I've been selling people cones from my business to help them watch the eclipse. We actually wear them as dunce hats to remind workmen that we should have stuck in at school.
Yeah. A lot of themes there, taking me back to my youth. Yeah, both the what is it called, traffic cone stealing and the dunce hats. Ben, finish us off, please.
Yes, well, I'll finish you off. I didn't think that was this sort of pod. But just to go with what Bo said, I did originally wrote down about the first way of putting suppositories in, but I couldn't think of a way to go with it. So I changed it, but it was the same as opening up it. But so what I've got was the real purpose of a traffic cone was they were invented to be the first condom. A man would be at one end, the woman would be at the other, and the sperm would die before entering the woman until Barry had enough. And in the throes of passion, he threw the love tunnel out the window. When he woke the next day, he realised no one had parked outside in front of his house. Hence, the traffic cone was born.
Good.
Yeah. Logical lyricism. Fantastic. Yes. So, well, just to give you mine, while I deliberate, what is the real purpose of traffic cones? And I said, ice cream with jam on them.
Good.
Jokes for the win. That's my people. I'm an old dad. Come on. Everyone
What would have happened if Ben had also done an anal joke like Bo did? Do you get a bonus point, Sam? Is that how? Well, I guess we'll never find out.
Well, I'm getting my points are racking up in the background, and you'll just never see them. It's and that just comes from the privilege of your company. It's like my creaking, my career, which is bit on this sort of like nosedive into a mountain, is just like I'm basically getting a little bit of altitude from the four of you, and then once you're off, then I'll. Anyway, but I think I have to say this round has to go to the anus expander. I mean, I'm sorry, but that was lovely, and I really enjoyed it, as I often do at home. But anyway, so moving on to round 8 is the historical rewrite, in which the host, that's me, gives a famous historical event. That's something that's happened in the past. And you need to describe, teams, the reactions on social media, podcasts, rolling news, and from experts. I mean, not necessarily all of those things, but any one of those. You can take any angle that you like. And the famous historical event is King Arthur pulling the sword from the stone. And teams, your 90 seconds starts right now. It's really great. I mean, I quite enjoy
I'm going to try and get more anal stuff into this one now because it seems to be a winner, doesn't it? So.
I mean, I think we, there is. If you do listen to the previous episodes, there is a bit of a trend that things that will make me laugh tend to be, sex and far right rhetoric. So I mean, it's and also makes the contestants laugh for some reason. But what are you going to do? I draw a line there and say, just because I'm laughing at the far right rhetoric doesn't mean I agree with it. Moving on from the older fair dodgers that I was talking about. I've been married for 25 years. Ooh, way
Congratulations.
Me. Thank you. Of course, it feels like 45, but that's. I hope my wife never hears that. Fortunately, she's not into my comedy at all. So, but no, I love it. She's away at the moment. And I do. This is the thing. Even after 25 years, I miss her terribly. When she's not there, it's like my right arm is missing. I wish she'd bring my right arm back. It kind of takes a limb just to make sure that I can't run off.
Mannequin jokes. Good callback.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be funny if I'd said that she had to. Feels like my right leg is missing now. Okay, right. Well, I think that's 90 seconds. And it's time to hear the historical rewrite about old King Arthur pulling that sword from the stone. Liam.
New king pulls sword from stone. Sorcerers close to the author, formerly known as Prince, say that the Knights of the Round Table loosened it up first.
Knights of the Round Table, very good. Ben?
Right, mine is more of a, mine is, I'm live here at the King Arthur pub in Alaska, where a stag do has gone horribly wrong. A naked man, the stag himself, has got his penis stuck to a rock. The fire brigade have now arrived and removed the pork sword from the stone.
Very good, very good. Yeah,
that's good.
I enjoyed that. Pork sword, brilliant. Another classic. On to Sunny.
King Arthur pulls the sword from the stone. Equal rights activists are up in arms, protesting Queen Arthur could have completed the historical feat more efficiently. Hashtag a lot of fuss over nothing.
Oh, clever.
Yeah, good stuff.
I was alternatively just going to go, oh, Nigel Farage gets a sword stuck up his ass in the hope that I might get some points from Sam for that.
Yeah, I mean, that's...
Take your pick.
He's won.
Nigel Farage being anally penetrated. Yeah, indeed. You're mixing all the right... what's the word? Things there. Gosh, who would have thought I had a PhD? Anyway, really, I should be presenting at the United Nations. Instead, I'm stuck doing podcasts for no money. Anyway, one day someone will pay me, I'm sure, eventually, to shut up. Okay, Bo, what have we got from you?
Thanks. When King Arthur pulls a sword from the stone, no one makes styrofoam look like a rock like Merlin.
Ooh.
Yes.
Very good. Very good. Yes, enjoying it. So, just to give you my offering. So, of course, the famous historical event is King Arthur pulling the sword from the stone. And actually, my one would, if I could do... we'll see if you can recognize the accents. How did that get in there? Said Mick. So that's supposed to be Mick Jagger.
Get in there.
Oh, wait, can I add a tag to mine?
Sure.
After the word Merlin, I go, who had an anus.
He's done it again.
See, I thought you were going to say after the word Merlin, I was going to say who looked like Mick Jagger. That would have been the thing to really get a bonus point. But
can I add something onto mine then?
Oh, stop being such a copycat, Ben.
Well, I think he removed the pork sword from the stone, which was an anus.
Okay, again, you should have. Well, it should have. I can't remember another. Who is it? There's Mick Jagger. Can't remember the name of the rest of them. They're all dead now, anyway. Anyway, so oh, no, they'll live forever, I'm sure. Okay, but I think really Ben had me at pork sword. So I think it's back to 4-6 is where it is, and we've got 2 more rounds. So it really is everything to play for. Not that
Come on.
Come on. Newsflash. So this one we can have breaking news, and then the teams need to write a late night style one-liner. Did I say a late? Interesting how I mix words up. Anyway, really, I should get paid more, and then I'm sure I'd be far more comprehensible. So the breaking news this time is a man has accidentally become the mayor of a small town after clicking accept all cookies. And teams, your time starts right now. Oh gosh, mate. I mean, I'm having a lot. I hope you're having as much fun as I am, because really, who needs drugs when life can be this much?
I'm having the most fun. If it's worth the bonus point.
Yeah, I think it's
Really?
an amazing pod.
I'm having more fun than Liam, Ben, and Bo.
You could probably see how much fun I'm having if I moved.
Very good, very good. You managing to distract me from my wandering witticisms. I had a wonderful gig on Thursday that I've been dining out on. I had an idea for like sort of a throwaway thing, which I then didn't use because I just wanted to go full on with my new kind of club set. And but this is, I wonder if you'll like this. It's like it occurred to me when I was on the train on the way there, more public transport theme, this guy was only ever looking left when he crossed the road. So I texted the British Transport Police, see it, say it, sarcastic. And Sunil didn't actually laugh there, but nodded and smiled in a kind of like, I see what you did there. It's and I want a bonus point, so I'll do that for you. Here we go. Brilliant. Right, here we go. I think, I'm busy trying to mix it up and make it dizzy wizzy. Shall we go with Liam first? What have you got for us?
Calls for increased cybersecurity as new mayor's computer literacy comes under fire. Financial funding secured from Nigeria pending preliminary transfer.
Nigerian. I think I was distracted. Do you want to say it again?
Yeah. New mayor announces first decree. Reduce tariffs on all baked goods. He likes cookies so much.
Yeah. Baked goods.
Very
good. Yeah. And Ben?
Right. Gary, a man from Sandwich in Kent, a town where you can only eat sandwiches, was on his computer when he accidentally pressed the accept all cookies tab. In the morning, a lifetime supply of cookies turned up at his front door. There was too much for one man to eat, so he shared them with his neighbours. Due to the sugar rush, the town made him mayor, and until this day, Gary still has a gold cookie around his neck.
Sugar rush. Yummy. Let's go on to Bo.
The guy in charge of quality control at Maryland was fired for clicking accept all cookies, but they made him mayor of Maryland.
Good. Maryland cookies.
Maryland cookies, yes.
Yes.
Did he have an anus though?
We may
Wait for my NASA joke, my friend.
Precognitive abilities. How does he know? Sonny, what have you got for us?
The late night show that I'm going to go for is the news. So a man has accidentally become mayor of a town after clicking accept all cookies. A spokesperson for the town, a giant yellow bird of the Sesame Street area who wished to remain anonymous, said the winner was simply monstrous, following up with, I could probably find a better candidate in a trash can around here. In more local news, Nigel Farage got bummed.
Nice ad.
Well, it's interesting that you added that tag, because my version of this, breaking news, a man has accidentally become the mayor of a small town after clicking accept all cookies, is Nigel Farage desperate for additional candidates after trying to sweeten his image.
Give me that bonus point.
Oh, goodness me. 3 bonus points in one episode. Who would have thought it? And I think I'm gonna give the overall round to Liam and Ben there. Much as I liked the Sesame Street imagery, I was that sugar rush from Ben. Oh, baby. Okay, so there's 2 points separating the teams. Sonny and Bo are in the lead, but if Liam and Ben could clinch this next round and get a bonus point, they could force a tiebreak. What will happen in 6 degrees of separation? Who can say? And in 6 degrees of separation, I mean, I can say what happens. It starts with one term and finishes with another, and the joke must somehow connect them. Now, ideally, like the first thing kind of starts in one place, but fuck it. I mean, whatever. Anyway. So what we're gonna start with, more or less, is a rubber duck, and then we're gonna finish it with NASA. That's the National Aeronautic and Space Administration in the US of A, baby. Woof! Yeah, USA. People get uncomfortable when I say that. Anyway, no, I'll put my hat on. So, teams, if you're ready, your 90 seconds starts now.
Come on, Liam. We got this.
Have you got any clues during this 90 seconds what you wrote?
Ooh, well, I think the answer is in the question.
Right? Oh, right.
If you can look deeply into the material that you're given, there you can find perhaps an alternative meaning.
Would it be a
Uranus?
Yeah, would it be a stretch to say that I've included rubber duck and NASA, and you also would have?
Well, those are kind of a given, but I think if you look a little deeper, further up the anus, if you want to but no, if you look a little deeper, you'll find other meanings within. Yeah.
Fake moon landing, fake duck.
I'm sorry, Bo. I couldn't understand what you said there.
Fake moon landing, fake duck connection. Is that?
That's an interesting idea that I might have thought of, or I might not have done. We'll all decided in about 20 seconds. I also want to mention, comedy is like all this double meanings. It's like a secret society, except it's not very secret or very social, like a bunch of circus performers without a circus. It's weird how we get to. I do love having, kind of like getting together in Zoom and kicking things around. It's lots of fun for me, if not for anyone else. Okay, so right, there we go. I guess time's up. That's time's up on the last round. Let us start with Sonny. What do you have for us?
Okay. Rubbery duck, chewy chicken, and burnt beef. The package meals for space flights have a lot to be desired. There are many stars in space, but none of them are Michelin for NASA. Yes. And also, I'm just going to say Nigel Farage, condoms, Nigel Farage. Just to try and secure that bonus point. The only depth I could see in rubber duck was condoms. So...
Bo?
NASA have built a satellite with an X-ray on it, powerful enough to discern the rubber duck in Richard Gere's anus.
Have to finish with the anus.
Okay, very good. On to Ben.
A rubber duck dressed as a spaceman walks into a pub. Duck says, "I want to fly to the moon." Barman says, "Sorry, we only serve drinks." The duck says, "I want to visit Mars." The barman says, "I'm really sorry, but we only serve drinks." The duck says, "I've dreamed of being in a spaceship." The barman says, "I think you have the wrong place. We are the North Star. NASA is next door."
That's so good.
That's lovely. It's lovely.
I would say that's a
Thank you, Liam.
win.
Liam is convinced that that's the best joke he's ever heard.
I was going to change it to a rubber duck
So
and
good,
Nigel
it's
Farage
worth
walk into a
2
bar.
points.
Yeah.
Liam, what did you take us home?
Yeah, so I actually took it quite literally. And I've included the 6 degrees. So with only £1, you can buy a rubber duck. A rubber duck is yellow, and so are bananas. Bananas are a good source of potassium. Potassium's needed to lower blood pressure. Pressure and an increased degrees of heat send rockets into space. NASA make rockets was the explanation used by their lawyer when Buzz Aldrin was caught with his cock out on a bus.
Yes, Liam.
Yes.
Oh, baby. Yeah, that was that. You landed the spaceship there, I tell you. Oh, brilliant.
Very
Brilliant.
good.
Cape Canaveral, eat your heart out. Goodness me. Well, there are a few more remaining things to do. One is to mention my offering there, which is the interview involved a group of bathing Yankees throwing condoms at me. Who knew a NASA interview
Nice.
would involve a rubber duck? Okay. Well, I think that the main points there do indeed have to go to Liam and Ben. What a fantastic round there, and Sunil squeaked an extra point for his. Not that it makes too much difference there. They were 2 points ahead already. But yeah, for the condom action, like that we all love, know and love. So yeah, and what an
Lied by a
amazing.
condom.
They they tweaked it with a condom. That's what the word escaped me because there's no atmosphere in space. You can't say any words. It's been amazing. The victory there goes to Sunil and Bo, mainly for expanding anuses, but that's
Very well done,
aliens in
lads.
space.
That
Well
was
done there. The moral victory, and I think that they surged at the very end. So strong, Liam and Ben, absolutely fantastic. It's now time to hear from each of the comedians. We'll start with Bo and Sunny on what's going on with them. Bo, anything to promote coming up for you?
Absolutely nothing to promote. I have an Instagram account. It's called Bo Corovich. Please follow me, and I'll be performing at an open mic near you.
Brilliant. Sunny?
You can follow me on Instagram at Laugh with Mr. Mash. If you are ever in the United Arab Emirates, please do visit our flourishing comedy scene. I have my own production there called Callback Comedy, where you can catch me at shows all across the UAE, and I'll be in New York in October performing at the New York Comedy Festival at Broadway Comedy Club and Top Secret.
Sick.
Extraordinary. Rock and roll. Ben?
Yes, well, I've got the Instagram of the Ginger Giggle Club, which is my own comedy club, which we go around various venues. We've got a lot in Essex, and we're moving into London and stuff like that with a few theatres. So if you either can't get tickets or you want to come down and drop one of our open mics, please do. And it'd be good to see you, the Ginger Giggle Club on Insta.
Brilliant. And Liam?
That's very generous of you. My Instagram is Liam McGough, Tree Guy, and I'm also doing a Split Bill Edinburgh show this year from the 20th to the 30th of August, 4:50 till 5:50 p.m. at the Tap Room at the Mash House, just the tonic. It's called Two Guys, One GCSE, and you can probably guess which one of us has the GCSE.
Brilliant. Well, and fantastic. And so, yeah, listeners, do get out there and see the wonderful comedians who are on the show today. It's what you got to do. You got to do. I mean, you want more of that, anus action. Where to go. And of course, myself, I'm Sam Joseph, and I also have an Edinburgh show. I'm doing an Edinburgh preview in London this Thursday, the 13th of August. My show, I Think I'm Turning Japanese. I really think so. Not is at the Museum of Comedy at 7 p.m. on Thursday, and then I'm up, I think, from the 20th to the 30th. I'm up also with Just the Tonic in the Caves, the Spare Room, every day at 9 p.m. So I hope to see you there. And also we have the Hilarity Unlimited gigs. What are they? I'm about to run off to Crack Up Comedy in Watford tonight because it's a Monday, and we have Sunset Comedy in Harrow on a Fridays. Yeah, thanks. That's been Joke Wranglers. Please do follow us on Spotify because apparently that's the way it gets the algorithm into people's brains. And give us stars on Apple Podcasts. We are now also on Apple Podcasts. And do check out our sister podcast. That's Comedians on Technology, People and Drugs. Where we interview comedians and talk about their great experiences with drugs and other things. And we'll see you all again next week for all the angles for jokes going through many mangles. Thank you and good night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. Bye.